The whole thing is totally unscripted, so we have no idea what the outcome will be. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. What we're going to do today is see if we can have a conversation about what's gone on.
Yeah, all it is that, you know, we're going to ask you to talk to each of us individually first.
And the idea is to see if we, you know, get the opportunity to make some progress. And just tell me what brought you here today.
Well, we have a very delicate situation, I suppose, in that Timothy has yet again got himself into a mess. I lent him £25,000 3 years ago, and he has spent it on drugs, basically.
After further questioning, she eventually, and after much questioning, she eventually admitted that she had been having an affair.
It is a bit of a coincidence that every time you're on shift, that's when the money goes missing. When you're not there, it's fine.
We're here because a wall, which was in perfectly good repair, has mysteriously fallen over.
And I said, as a joke, you know, well, why don't you take the voluntary redundancy, because you're quite rich, your family have quite well off. In response, she said, well, why don't you take the voluntary redundancy as to not take the job away from a British person?
So you have a lot of questions about Timothy's lifestyle and how it affects you.
Yes.
Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
You know, you've got a lot invested in the marriage, there's a lot of history between you, you've got children, you've got an integrated social life, and there's a lot at stake here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot at stake for both of us.
So there was always that, and this is my interpretation, this kind of sense of hostility or something.
Well, just a sense of superiority on their part.
That up until that comment was made, you had no reason to believe that Jessica was anything other than your friend.
Do I think you knocked the wall over?
Why would I do that?
Is that what you're asking me? I think you knocked the wall. I think you knocked the wall over.
Why would I do that, Wes?
I don't know.
You're irrational.
You're so calm. Why would you? I don't know.
So you're telling me that every single time that I'm not there, all the tills are right to the penny?
No.
That's what you're saying, yeah?
You lied in the most expert way I can possibly imagine.
Well, if you were more available and you weren't so busy and buried in your laptop and mobile phone, you might have noticed me more.
We were friends. Why didn't you speak to me about it? Why are we fucking sitting here?
Why didn't I speak to you about it? Let me tell you
We're
why.
fucking friends. Why did you go behind my back?
Express myself.
You're
in my
28
own
years
way.
of age.
Yeah. Oh, is that a problem? Is that a problem?
Yes,
Why is it a problem? Why?
You don't live for excitement 28
I'm
years of
sorry.
age.
Oh.
You have to have some responsibility.
5 years ago, I slept with another woman. Once. But I'm prepared to tell you this.
I knew it! I knew it!
So what's upsetting you? Come on, we're all
The
friends here.
fact that your little rat of a boyfriend is mouthing off at my fella, you don't know what you're getting into, love. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a pause here.
Is this working for you?
It's not working for me. I just feel like I'm going back and forth, to be honest.
Okay. Is this working for you?
I just don't know what she's getting at. She doesn't. Why are we here?
But if we don't sort out exactly how do you want to speak to each other, how do you want to relate to each other, if we don't sort that out first, then I'm not sure how we can create a sort of...
Yeah, it's not going to move.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's not going to move.
When you hear her say that she's sad, that she regrets it, what goes on for you? What's happening for you right now?
So what's happening is you're trying to have two conversations at once. Does that make any sense? Am I making sense? How might you speak to her in a way that she can actually hear it? What responsibility do you have to actually communicate what's going on for you?
We've been friends for a long time and I don't want to lose our friendship and I don't want to lose my job. And I wish I hadn't said it.
Do you trust what you've heard? Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually getting something out in the open's helping, and you're similarly saying if we can get things out in the open, there could be, very tentatively, a path forward. So it feels to me like this is going to turn into another meeting. That's the sense I'm getting. And it felt like there were some things at stake. What would you like to take away from this today?
It might take a bit of time, but we'll move forward. It's the only way to deal with it. So, shake.
Right. Thank you.
You can forget the money, you can have it. But let's just try and get this back on course, shall we?